Hello guys, long time no chat. I am back and it feels really weird to be vlogging again. I guess I just needed a break. I don't know, I was just going through this kind of funny stage and I just didn't feel like vlogging, and sometimes that's the case and it's worse to like fake it, I think. So I just take some time off and then I always feel ready when I come back. So basically, you probably know if you follow me on Instagram and Snapchat that I was in Vienna and Prague last week. I had a week's break, so me and my two friends Rachel and Anna went there, and it was really good. I had such a good time, and those places are absolutely stunning, particularly Prague. It's gorgeous. And we just got back last night actually, so now it's back to the old routine. I need to go and get some food today because I have absolutely nothing in the house, and I also need to do a lot of schoolwork. I've already done some schoolwork this morning, and I'm going in about 10 minutes to head to school to go to a meeting about one of our reports that we have due. We need to like meet the teacher and just discuss what we have so far and our draft and everything like that. So, in fact, I'm going to sit this down. So that's pretty much today, just that meeting with the teacher, lots of schoolwork, and also it's a really sunny day, so I think I'm going to go out and just enjoy the sunshine, because after today I think it's not to be as nice. So soak up the sunshine today and try and get a tan on my arms, because when I was away I had mostly long sleeve shirts, so I have managed to tan my hands but not my arms, which is absolutely ridiculous. So I've got on my short sleeve top today and I'm hoping to tan the arms. Maybe later on this week I'll sit down and have a little chat just about why I took a break, but as for now I'm not going to discuss it today. And I hope you all understand, and I'm sorry, I don't like to be away because I know that people enjoy these vlogs, and it's like me, like I have people who are my favourite weekly vlogs and I would be upset if they didn't upload their content. Very sorry, but I am back, and yeah, as I say, I'll discuss with you later on the week kind of what's been going on. So I'm going to get ready to head off to class, and I'm going to go in a little bit earlier and get some food because I'm absolutely starving. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to sit outside in the sun and eat it. Also, I know I mentioned it just a minute ago, but if you do want to follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, I'll leave that link down below. Snapchat's probably my most used social media. I don't use Twitter, I've just never been into Twitter, but Snapchat I always post a lot. So you should go and follow me on there and you can see kind of what I'm up to and my updates. And yeah, Instagram I post a lot as well, and I have some pictures from a trip that I was just on, so you can go and follow me there. I am private, but I will accept your request, that's not a problem. Good morning guys, so it's currently Tuesday and it's about 10 to 10 and I have woken up with my period, probably TMI, but that is like the worst thing to wake up with, because the other thing about getting it is it makes me, I don't know if it makes you guys feel like this, but it makes me feel really sick, so I'm literally forcing down my porridge and my tea. On that note, I'm going to finish this tea before it gets cold. When we were on our trip away, I gave away the last of my paracetamol to my friend because she had a headache, so I am majorly regretting that now because I have absolutely nothing, and you all know what it feels like with awful cramps. So not the best start to the day, but to be honest it kind of explains how I was feeling yesterday. Last night I went on this big walk around a park that we have near us in Arnhem, and I just felt awful. I just felt terrible and really down and just not happy. So that kind of explains it. It was probably just my period talking. I'm going to make a supreme effort to be a lot more positive today. But what I'm doing is I'm currently sitting taking notes for, where is it? I've done a presentation. We have a presentation on Grosh and the beer market in our country, so I'm currently just taking notes for that because the presentation is tomorrow, and then I have to do this thing, which is like a case study and answer some questions. How tanned do my hands look, by the way? My hands are more tanned than my arms, but yesterday I definitely got a tan on my arms, which is really good because I have like a little tan line up here. I don't know if you can see that because I had a t-shirt on. But yeah, that's what I'm loving about here. I know I'm going to go back in July when I go home, and I'm going to have this amazing tan and everyone's going to be jealous because it's just constantly sunny here. So I'm just going to crack on with my schoolwork, and then I have class at 12:45. I've got my Dutch class, so I'm just going to work until I need to shower, and then I'll head to that. Last night I made the most delicious dinner. Honestly, it was incredible. It was so easy, it was so quick and cheap, and it was so tasty. So I'm going to make it again tonight because I used like this pack of pre-made vegetables, so I used half of it. I'll use the other half tonight. So when I make it, I'm going to show you it because it was just delicious, and I don't think it was bad calorie wise because it literally had veggies, soy sauce and egg noodles. So the egg noodles are obviously like the worst thing in that, and soy sauce, I think that has quite a lot of salt. It doesn't have a lot of calories, but it might have quite a lot of salt. Okay, so I feel like this morning's quite a good time to tell you what has been going on. It's going to seem absolutely ridiculous to some people probably, but basically I haven't really been happy with myself. I'm happy with a lot of my personality. There's always obviously stuff that I want to work on, which is understandable. I think most people have that, but I really struggle with the way that I look. It seems crazy because it shouldn't matter, right? But it gets me down to the point where I don't feel happy mentally, and I think that's more so the problem. It's all about how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself, and that's going to affect your mental health, which is going to affect your outlook on life. So the past couple of weeks I've felt really down about the way that I look. I constantly feel overweight. I don't know if it's just crazy talking, but whenever like I look in the mirror, like I just think fat. That's the first thing that comes into my head, is fat. It's never anything positive. That's quite hard to say because I always encourage you guys to be positive, and previously in these videos I've said, you know, look in the mirror and find the positives, but I can 100% relate to the fact that that's difficult. That's really difficult when you look in the mirror and you don't find any. I have put on a little bit of weight, and I think a lot of it's down to drinking, largely down to chocolate as well because I really like chocolate, okay? And that's my issue. You know, my clothes are a little bit tighter, so I don't feel happy in anything that I wear. I've never particularly liked my stomach anyway. That's always been my worst point, but now it just feels like it's 10 times worse. And yeah, my clothes don't really fit me very well, and all the clothes I have here, you know, I'm limited to about, it's not a lot, it's a really small amount of clothes, you know, maybe like 10 tops I think, and 2 pairs of jeans. So I think that's another reason, is that I've worn everything so much that I absolutely hate everything on myself. And you know how important it is to put on an outfit and look in the mirror and feel good, feel confident? Well, every single day I don't feel like that because I absolutely hate everything that I have here. So I don't think that's helping either. And then the matter of fact is that I don't have any money to buy anything. I don't have a single penny to buy any piece of clothing. So I literally have to work with what I've got, which is not a lot. And I don't know, I just feel down about the whole thing. I always said I would try and come on here even when I felt down and just tell you how I felt, but I just felt like I needed time off. And also, like, my friends were here, Jasmine and Jill came, and we were going away to Prague and Vienna, and I didn't want to film with the girls because, you know, although I'm close to them, like I've only known them 2 or 3 months, I'm just not that comfortable with that sort of thing. I'm sorry, and I know I feel like I always come back and say I'm sorry for being gone, and it's like there's no consistency, and I want to be consistent, so that's the aim from here forward. But yeah, I'm just focusing on eating really well and trying to just lose some weight to feel a lot more confident in myself. And I need to get back out running, but honestly I am so tired, and I need to go to bed earlier because I'm just absolutely shattered today. I just feel done. Like, I feel like running is like the last thing that I could do. Like, I feel like every ounce of energy has been drained from my body, and I don't know if that's to do with being away because we stayed in hostels and we didn't get all that much sleep. But I also feel like I felt like this before I went, and I don't know if it could be related to my thyroid. I don't know. I obviously can't get it tested here, so the first time I'm going to be able to get it checked is when I go back home, so I'm just kind of putting up with it. But it's really difficult to force myself to exercise when I'm tired. But I have my half marathon that I've signed up for in September, so I definitely need to get back out because I am aiming for that big time, and yeah, that's definitely a big goal for me. So there we go, I've kind of caught you up on what I've been feeling. I hope this wasn't too long and rambly, and I'm sorry, and I'm back. Good morning guys. I've got the blinds up so it's probably a lot brighter in here, but it is currently Wednesday the 11th of May. That's creepy, it's 11 minutes past 11. That's really weird. Anyway, I have just managed to force down a little cup of tea, but I feel really sick, as I was saying yesterday, so I haven't had anything to eat yet. I'm just going to wait probably a couple of hours and then eat something once I feel less sick. I'm currently sitting working on a project because tonight we have a presentation. It's actually quite interesting. It's basically on Grosh and then on like the beer market in our countries. So this is kind of what we have so far. And then we go into like our different countries and talk about stuff, and I'm kind of disappointed I had to do the UK because I just couldn't find a lot of facts and figures on Scotland, so I decided it was just easier in general to do the United Kingdom, so it's not actually specific to my country, which is annoying, but I guess I live in the UK, right? So yeah, I don't have much more to do for that. I'm going to sit just now and write a to-do list for all the other things that I have to do. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have a lot to do for Dutch. I know what I need to start this morning. I have this project due for business ethics and we have to give them something on Friday and we've barely even started it. That is really annoying, that noise, I'm sorry, but I've got my window wide open because it is so hot here in the Netherlands at the moment. It's ridiculous, like my flat is constantly at 26 degrees and I just wake up and I'm so hot and I've not even got a duvet on or anything. So my window's just permanently open. So my friends just messaged me telling me that my last grade is up and I literally feel sick. I need to go into Hand Scholar and check what I got for one of my classes. It's business ethics actually, which I was just talking about, and I feel so nervous. Oh. Okay guys, here goes. I literally feel so sick right now. Okay, that's fine, I passed, I got a 7. Whew, thank goodness for that. Okay, and I was a little bit confused as to whether I had another business ethics exam or as to whether it was the reset, but now that the grade's been posted, it's obvious that the one that I was looking at was a reset. Sorry guys, that's really annoying. So what that means basically is that I only have 2 exams and they're on the 14th and the 15th of June, and once I have them done, I am done. Like, that is me, school is finished for summer. And I still have another, my glasses are so dirty, I still have another month after that, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do just yet. I feel kind of like I should stay here because I've paid my rent, and yeah, like I don't want to waste a month's rent, so it just depends. Like, I think a lot of the guys are staying till the end of June, so I'll at least be staying until then, but I don't want to obviously be by myself, so we'll see. Like, I would like to travel and see a lot more of the Netherlands, but just with the money and stuff, and the transport here is ridiculously expensive. So we'll just wait and see and play it by ear, I guess. I'm so glad I passed that. That's like a complete and utter relief. And yeah, I passed all my exams and I'm pretty happy with all those grades. Like, I feel like business ethics could have been a little bit better and Dutch could have been a little bit better because they were both like 7s, but the other ones, like, yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with them. But now I just need to get the head down and work on all this stuff that I have due, because what do I have? I have 2 presentations, 3 reports and 2 exams, I believe. I painted my nails last night because basically they were like really bad at the moment. I've had to file them right down. Like, you guys probably know my nails are normally a lot longer, like that one's still pretty long, but they're just dry and breaking all the time, and look at all this horrible dry skin I have around my cuticles. It's really bad. But anyway, I was kind of missing having them painted. Like, when I have them painted I feel dead girly, and I was just feeling a bit down about myself and everything, obviously, as I've explained this week. So I've decided I'm going to make a supreme effort to get ready, do my makeup every day and put on my nail varnish and just make myself feel happier. So I put this one on. It's Deco Dalla Palma, and it's called Mallow, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is one of my favourite nail varnishes that I own, and I just love the bottle as well. It's absolutely beautiful, but it always makes me feel happy when I put this on. Excuse the crazy hair, I am actually just about to go in the shower, but I was currently just working on this project here, which is a presentation about the cultural differences and similarities between Canada and Spain. So basically went through all of the different things And then afterwards I decided I was going to look at the differences between the Netherlands and the UK. So it was really interesting actually. There was one element in particular that was very different. So the element was masculinity, and the Netherlands scored 14 and we scored 66. And I think this is one of the reasons why I really like it here. Basically I'll read you a little bit about it. So a high score, which is masculine, indicates that a society is driven by competition basically, always striving to be the best. And then your low score, feminine, means that the dominant values in society are essentially caring for others and loving what you do. So the Netherlands is a feminine society and we are largely a masculine society, and I think I love that about the Netherlands, is the fact that it's not competitive, you know. The Dutch people don't want to stand out from the crowd, and I like that, whereas in the UK I feel like this pressure, you know, to always be the best, and like that's not me. I don't want to be the best, I just want to be happy and enjoy what I do. By being a feminine society, the Netherlands put a lot of emphasis on their work-life balance as well, which is something I definitely recognise here. They love their leisure time, and you know, back home, for example, my dad, he can come back from work and spend his whole evening doing work, which is just insane, and I know that he has to do that because he has a really important job, but for me, like, the work-life balance is really important, and I always want to have my leisure time. So I really like that about here as well. So yeah, that was really interesting. Most of the other things were pretty similar on actually, but that was the main one that stood out. But yeah, anyway, I should probably get in the shower because it is currently 1:05, and basically my routine at the moment is like I get up around 10 and I just sit and do some uni work and then I shower in the afternoon, which probably isn't the best idea. I should probably shower first, but anyway, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna shower, and then I think I'm gonna head down to my friend Rachel's because her and Sasha are there at the moment and we're just all gonna do our schoolwork together. Okay guys, so how my day is going, if you really want to know, not that great. Basically, first of all, I broke my jeans. What is this? What even is this? And when I tuck it back in, it just falls out again. So essentially I'm gonna have to like sew them because it's like the patch is broken, but I have no idea how it's sewn. I think it was originally glued. Hello guys, it's currently Monday and I wanted to come on and just end this vlog because I can't remember what day the last clip that you saw was. I feel like it was possibly Thursday, because Friday I was at class all day and then my brother and his wife came on Friday night, so I went straight back here, tidied up, and then went and got them at the station. So I basically just spent the weekend with them, so there was no filming. I just wanted to enjoy my time as much as I could, and then I figured that I would just end this vlog by actually answering some questions from you guys. Stupidly, I've written the questions in my phone without putting the names, so apologies about that, but you'll know if it's your question and you've previously asked it in a video. I was going to do a Q&A video, but there's only about 6 questions, so I figured that I'll just put them on the end of this vlog, and that probably makes sense for now. But yeah, some of them are really interesting. Right, so the first one is favourite genre of music, any artists. I don't think I have a particular favourite genre of music because I like so much. I like a lot of different types of music. I'm not particularly fussy. There are only 2 bands that I don't like, and apologies if these are your favourite, but I don't like Oasis and U2, and mostly everything else I like, which is so weird. They're just the 2 bands that I don't really enjoy. But yeah, like, I just like a lot of really different stuff. Favourite definitely at the moment are London Grammar. I still absolutely love them. I like the XX, I like Radiohead, I love a lot of the stuff in the charts as well, so it's really mixed. And then I can also enjoy classical music. So yeah, just a total mix of music, and there's not really any genre in particular, just a lot of different stuff. Alright, number 2 is what am I studying at university and what are my future plans for my career. So currently at university I study retail and marketing. Basically my course is called International Retail Marketing, so it's retail marketing in an international context essentially, and it's really good. I'm really glad that I picked it. I have loved the course. I've had this amazing opportunity to come here. I've met absolutely incredible people, and I just think that university is such an experience, and I understand and appreciate that it's not for everyone, but I'm just so grateful for everything that it's given me, for all the opportunities that it's blessed me with. I mean, I was able to go to New York with my 2 best friends, I was able to come here and live in Arnhem, and these really are experiences that I wouldn't have had had I not gone to university. Anyway, back to the question, because I'm totally diverting. So that's essentially what I study. I do a real mixture of retail modules and a real mixture of marketing modules. And having done this degree, it's made me realise that I'm leaning more towards the marketing side of things. Obviously, I do YouTube and I absolutely love everything about that. I love that it's essentially me managing my own brand, and I just think it's amazing and I'm really interested in it. So nowadays, there's a lot happening with social media, there's a lot happening with digital marketing, and I just feel like my area could be in there somewhere. I feel like there's a lot of options and these things are growing at the moment. So definitely a lot of opportunities in that area. I had originally chosen this degree to go into management within retail, but the more that I do it, the more I prefer the marketing side of things, and I see that retail is really tough. You know, I work in Marks and Spencer, I've seen what the customers are like, and even if you're a manager, you're always in a customer facing role, you always have to speak to them, and it's tough. Retail is really, really tough, it's really intense. Not that marketing won't be tough, but I just feel like it's potentially more for me and more suited to myself as a person. So yeah, I think that's where I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go into some sort of marketing area. Okay, so the next one's really, really difficult. Someone's actually asked me the best thing about studying in Arnhem. Now that is such a difficult question to answer because there are so many amazing things. Okay, first of all, independence. You know, living in this flat and just being myself, being able to make all of my own choices, complete and utter independence. Not that I don't have that at home, because I really, really do, and I've always had that from a young age. But here I'm not thinking, okay, I'm out with my friends, I need to remember to text my mum and dad and tell them where I am. You know, these are the sort of things you have when you live at home. You just always have to be considerate to them and let them know that you're okay, because they don't know what's going on, and if you don't come home at night, they're going to wonder where you are. So it's just nice to have that freedom and that independence. Secondly, the weather here is better, it's amazing. We just had about a week, well there was about 2 weeks, but I was away for one of them in Prague and Vienna. We had about 2 weeks of gorgeous sunshine, and we're only in May, and for me that's just incredible, you know, just to get some sunshine and get a tan, and it just makes me a lot happier. And then also there's the fact that I've met all these incredible people from all these different countries, and I've met a lot of really, really nice Dutch people as well. I absolutely love the Dutch people. I love their country, and quite frankly, like, I could see myself living here. Like, I'm really sad to be leaving, and potentially I could do 4th year at university, get my degree and come back. You know, I could look for a job here because I really like it. I really like the way of life. Yeah, I love the country. The next one is, how did I get into the Netherlands programme? Okay, so basically, after me and my ex split up last year, I decided that I needed to do something. I was really unhappy and I needed to change things essentially, and studying abroad had always been something that I considered, but when I was with him there was just always other things that were going to come first, you know, like we were going to move in together, and I don't know, it was always at the back of my mind to study abroad, but I never thought I was going to do it. Then when the opportunity arose, I was like, okay, I'm going to grab this by both hands and I'm going to do it, even though I was so scared and frightened. So I started the whole process. You go through the whole process at your university, and they should be really accommodating with it all and help you with it all. And then we were given a list, and we were able to look at all these universities in all these different countries on this list and really narrow down our choice. So I considered a lot of different places, but there were a few main reasons that attracted me here. My brother had previously studied in Nijmegen, and he'd absolutely loved it, so that was one of the reasons. Secondly, everyone here, well, most people speak English. It's incredible how well they speak English. It's just mind-blowing actually. So that was another big thing for me. I didn't want to go to a country where I couldn't really communicate with the locals, and then I would feel really out of place and really unhappy. So that was another big reason. Reasonably close to home, you know, if I ever felt I needed to hop on a plane and get home, well, it's only an hour and a half on the plane. And yeah, I guess those were my reasons. And oh, I'm missing like the main reason. Okay, so the modules here were the best looking modules, so that was basically the main thing that swayed me. Just realised how long this video actually is, so I'm going to answer the last couple of questions that I have next week. I kind of underestimated how much I can talk and how long the answers to the questions were going to be, so I'm going to leave this vlog here and I'm going to pop this on my iPad, no not my iPod, my iPad, and I'm going to get it uploaded, and at least you guys will have a vlog this week. Then I'm going to go back to my schoolwork and I'm going to make sure I get a lot of vlogging done this week as well for next week's vlog. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry I was gone so long, and thank you all for bearing with me and for coming back to this video. I really appreciate it. Leave me some comments down below if you have any Q&A questions, leave them and I can answer them next week as well. And I'll see you soon. Bye!